Right, welcome to episode 6 of my Resonant Rise Let's Play series. As I just left off, I was going to go and get some water, and then there was lava down the bottom, which I can then make some obsidian and see if this pick that I've got will actually give me some, so I can start making some tinker tools. But if not, I can come up with some solution. There's a terrain smasher which I think you can actually make, which would actually break a block. I can actually set up some sort of obsidian block farm. There's a bit of redstone there, which would be good. Okay, right, let's... No, didn't think so. I didn't think I'd be that lucky. But it has given me the opportunity to mine a bit of redstone and then run. Okay, so let's see what I can find around here. Actually, I think I shall. I shall get this working. And then that will mean I can actually start building some machines. 24. Even if it's a basic generator for the moment. Do not risk hanging around behind a lava waterfall, whatever you'd like to call it, just in case it decides to change direction. Okay, let's give me a stack anyway. I wonder what's in this direction. Some more redstone. It's useful. Ah, look at that. And yes, this pickaxe can mine up diamonds. That's a bonus. Thought I would have had to have made another tool through Tinker's Construct first before I got it, but yay, I've got some diamonds. So somewhere. What I normally like to actually do is just mine 3x3 tunnels coming from obviously where I dug down, and then once I've reached a certain point, I'd then sort of stop, go back and go off in another direction, and then go in this direction, and then obviously once I've got far enough, I'd then dig in between the actual. I'd go sort of torch there, 1, 2, 3, and then a torch there. And then what I would actually do would be dig out this, so you end up with just like corridors all over the place. But it's really, the generation of the caves and everything is quite spectacular. Like I say, normally all of this would just be sort of creepers and endermen. That's not very good. So what I'll actually do is block this off for the moment, just so they don't suddenly surprise me when I come back down again. So what I can do now straight away is start. I build a generator and throw some coal in it. Let's have a look. Okay. As you can see, it's redstone that I needed, and obviously the iron as well. Precious diamonds. Okay. So let's. I didn't do that. Did I? No. That's okay. I've got some. My 1 block of iron. Wood. What I should be doing. 6. Guarantee I've probably got this the wrong way round. Yep. Always seem to get it the wrong way round. Okay, I've got 2 generators. 16,000 burn time. So it's basically, if you'd have actually burnt individual coal in the generator, you'd have had a burn time of 1600. So, and a block of coal is 16,000, which is basically the equivalent of 9 coal. So generator, just throw a block of coal in there, and obviously you can see that it's going to burn for just over 2 hours, which should then fill this up. I think want to build a metallurgic infuser, because then once I've built that, if I build a wind turbine, obviously these will require basic control circuits, which you need to use metallurgic infuser. I have some gold. Enriched alloy is basically redstone and an iron. So let's see if we can build one of these 2 furnaces, which I accidentally built some osmium. So yeah, hopefully I should be able to craft that straight away. No, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Not enough iron. Okay. And then I'll only use one for the moment. Stick that in the middle. And basic is osmium and that. And they are iron redstone. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, basically that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, gold. Yeah, that's good. 3 osmium, so I need some more osmium. So put the iron in there. Oops. So 6 gold. Need a bit more redstone. And then obviously what I'm going to have to do is make some cables. And then I've got a faster power supply. Two of them. One of them. 2, 3. And I think it's because these don't stack that can't actually shift click to craft them. A quick sleep, there's no creatures around. And apart from that one over there. Fridge. And what I'll do is I shall have that there. At least then I know it's generating some power for me. I don't think I've got enough materials yet to make the ender. Conductive iron. No, I need to make a alloy smelter, I think. What's it called? Just trying. Sag. No, not sag now. It is the alloy smelter. Cauldron. Copper. Right, what I shall do. So I shall go mining and do some more. Yeah, as I was saying, there's something called a terrain smasher which a lot of people have actually started using. Glass I could use, make some to get obsidian before you could actually do it. Although I've got a few diamonds, I don't really want to waste them at the moment. And there is a way that you can actually make an obsidian infinite obsidian as long as you've got lava. A bit like the cobblestone generators, you can have an obsidian generator where you have the block breaker, sorry, the terrain smasher, which doesn't actually require power either, and yes, and then you just have water flowing over it, and you just use the obsidian you've picked up to put in front of the terrain smasher, and where the water will actually make it into obsidian, and then it'll break it straight away and put it in. So I think I might do that this episode. Okay, so instead of actually having to use a piece of iron, where I've actually made the casting template, it still requires the 4 ingots, but you don't need the iron one, which does save you a bit of iron. Now I need to make some invar. Right, invar, which I don't think I actually have any ferrous. No, I don't. Okay, so we'll put that on hold for a second. Okay, right. Tin gears with that. Right, let's do. I was in the process of making alloy smelter, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so iron, basic capacitor, which is copper. Okay, right, let's have a look. Use quite a lot of iron straight away. What's this? 7. Luckily, like I say, the generation of ore in this mod pack is quite good. I seem to find veins of about 10-15 iron in one go. Furnace. Only 2 furnaces, so my mistake of making all those furnaces paid off. Cool. I just need to make that. And gold nuggets. Two redstone. And I'm cooking the gas, I know what I'm doing. Bam, bam. One of them. And I have a smelter. Which for the meantime I'll just stick in there. And then I can make redstone. That wasn't redstone, was it? Conductive iron, which is 1 redstone and 1 iron. I need 3 to make that. 6. And I've used all my iron up. Should really make a sag mill. Then I could automate it. But in the meantime, I'm just going to use the smeltery gravel sand. 6 to 24. And so 2 of them, isn't it? That's the only trouble with obviously starting building stuff, is you think you have enough and something else crops up and you end up not having enough. Signal if I turn that off for the moment. That and that in. Do that. Let that run. Best thing about this binder composite is you get 4 for each one of these you make. The only thing that you'd probably end up needing would be a painting machine, and then you can actually sort of hide all the conduits underneath the in the blocks. But at least I'm not messing around and just panicking and crying in the corner now. I've actually finally started doing something. Even if I'm forgetting what I'm actually doing. What I'll end up doing is probably upgrading these with a higher capacity capacitor. There's 2 different capacitors. There's the double layer capacitor, which increases it by obviously 2, and then obviously the octatic capacitor, which then obviously increases it by 8. So the double does it twice, and the, don't ask me to say that one again, octatic capacitor does it 8 times, or 4 times, I'm not too sure. There we go. Let's get these organised. That's that. See if I can sleep. Let's have a look, see if I can. No, obviously I need to go to the Nether to get some quartz, and electrical steel is made from silicon, pulverized coal, and 9 ingots. So I'll have to just sort something out. Think what I should do. So that come in here. Panic. I think there's somebody over there waiting for me. Is there going to be enough space? Okay. Okay, so I've now got some energy, and as you can see, that actually generates more power than one of the generators. Which then I can stick the smeltery on that. Get the metallurgic infuser, which I think I might end up making another windmill. Obviously these are just slowly filling themselves back up with energy. And what I will do is make a sag mill, which again I think I should have enough resources for that for the moment. One of them, two of them, four of them. Piston. Which is, oops, three of them. Four. A bit of iron. A bit of redstone. And also three of them. Okay, that. Make one of them. And then we have a sag mill. That's the smelter there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just leave that there because it doesn't really sort of take up much energy. And then what I can do is obviously that's filling up with fuel. What I should do next get some spruce, make some more chests. What I can do is I can put a chest there and a chest on top there. Change that so it outputs into the chest. then I can take it from there, and then pushes it there. I think that's going to work. Let's try on some silver. Okay, so it's taken the silver, it's going to that should make some pulverized, which should then go into there. And yeah, so that's basically doubling. The only thing would be cobblestone, but then that'll actually turn it into stone. Still don't need to at the moment. Right, that's a little bit of automation done. I think I shall just leave it for the moment there. Just going to do a bit more mining off camera. And then I shall be back. Okay, I've just realised that I've actually gone over my limit for today, so what I shall do is just leave it at that for the moment. Smelting all of that. So yeah, it's been quite productive today. What I'll do is I'll actually build this slightly better, so get it properly automated and everything tidied up a bit more. Until then, click like and subscribe if you want me to carry on. Until then, I shall see you later.